I'm Rochelle Barina at St. Mary of Victories Church in St. Louis. St. Mary of Victories is within easy walking distance of the banks of the Mississippi River, where millions of tons of cargo roll by every year. The Gateway Arch and the Eads Bridge rise majestically nearby, making St. Louis's skyline one of the most instantly recognizable in the country. When our founding sisters arrived in St. Louis in 1872, they left behind homes and families in Germany. What would drive our health system's foundress, Mother Mary Odelia Berger, to leave everything she had known? 2 reasons. First, she wasn't welcome where she was living. In 1870, Mother Odelia was a German citizen living in Paris. She was running a home for young German girls working as household help. When war broke out between Germany and France, she was forced to leave. She moved back only to find a government hostile to the Catholic Church. Second, the sisters moved to America in response to Jesus' call to love God by loving one another as He loved us. They chose to show that love by caring for their neighbors in need of health care in St. Louis. The sisters also drew inspiration from St. Francis of Assisi. St. Francis had lived the life of a rich playboy until he rejected his lavish lifestyle to travel the countryside and serve the poor. His life epitomized 3 values: service to the poor. Second, love for creation and preservation of the earth's resources. And third, going to where he was needed. The sisters crossed the Atlantic Ocean by ship, traversed half the country by train, and then, after a ferry ride across the Mississippi, they landed on the St. Louis Riverfront. Imagine the St. Louis Riverfront then. The Eads Bridge was under construction, and the Gateway Arch would be built nearly 100 years later. The riverfront was a bustling place. Steamboats carrying cargo and passengers chugged up and down the river. Horses clacked over the cobblestone streets. Business was booming, and the city was a magnet for immigrants. All this rapid growth had its downside, though. At the time, tenement housing was packed with people. Industries such as meatpacking, brewing, and coal production were generating jobs, as well as pollution. And with no zoning laws and poor sanitary conditions, the close quarters and industrial pollution led to outbreaks of disease. Smallpox, tuberculosis, cholera. Thousands of people died. This is the environment that greeted our founding sisters on a cold November day in 1872.